Hi everyone, myself Nilesh Kumar, and today's class we will study about the combination of resistors. Okay, so in the previous class we already studied about the resistors are in series and resistors are in parallel. Okay, so in this class we will solve some complicated circuits or complex circuits by using the combination of resistor rules. Okay, so what are the combination of resistor rules? This combination of resistor rule is also called as the symmetry rules. Okay, so here we can solve some complex circuits by using the symmetry rules. What are the symmetry rules? Here we can use two symmetry rules. First one is the mirror symmetry and second one is the folding symmetry. Okay, so to know about this mirror symmetry and folding symmetry, first we will discuss about the resistors are in series and resistors are in parallel. Okay, so today's class we will discuss about the combination of resistors. Combination of resistors. So already in the previous classes we studied that combination of resistors. Okay, so first let us revise that. First one is the resistors are in series. It means if we are connecting the two or more number of resistors are in series. Okay, suppose here for example here we are taking the two resistors or three resistors are in series. Suppose here for example it is the R1, it is R2, it is R3. Now its resultant resistance is how much? If we are connecting the resistors are in series, then its resultant resistance R equivalent is equals to how much? R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay. Similarly, if you are using here n number of resistors, R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, like that, so on, Rn up to Rn, then its resultant resistance is how much? R equivalent is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3 up to Rn. Okay. Similarly, if we are connecting the resistors are in parallel, resistors are in parallel. Okay. Suppose here if we are connecting the two resistors or three resistors are in parallel, it means it is a parallel combination. It means how we can connect the parallel resistors? If the first terminal of the first resistor and second resistor first terminal and third resistor first terminal, all the first terminal we are connecting one side and its second terminal we are connecting the one side, then it is called as the resistors are in parallel. So for measuring its R equivalent value, then we can use the formula 1 by R is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay. Suppose for example, if we are connecting the only two resistors, if we are connecting only two resistors, R1 and R2 are in parallel, then its resultant resistance is how much? Here 1 by R is equals to, we can write that 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Okay, we can use either this formula or we can also write as R equivalent. By solving this we can get the R value. R equivalent is equals to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Okay, so already in the previous classes we studied these formulas. If the resistors are connected in series, then we can use this formula. If the resistors are connected in parallel, we can use this formula. If we are using the two resistors, if we are connecting the two resistors are in parallel, then we can use either this formula or mostly we can use this formula. And by using this formula, here if the two resistors are equal, if R1 and R2 both the both the resistors connected in parallel and both are having the equal resistance, then its resultant resistance is how much? R equivalent is equals to, here R1 value is equals to R and R2 value is equals to also how much? R only. Then we can write that R into R square. Here R1 is equals to how much? R, and R2 is equals to how much? R plus R2 R. It means R square by 2R is equals to how much? R by 2. It means if we are connecting only two resistors and both the two resistors are having the equal resistance, then R equivalent is equals to how much? R by 2. Similarly, if we are connecting the equal resistors, n number of equal resistors, here R1, R2, R3, R4 up to Rn. Here we are connecting the n number of resistors and all are connected in parallel and all are having the equal resistance. Then its resultant resistance is how much? R by n. Here we are connecting only two resistors, then its R equivalent is equals to how much? R by 2. If you are connecting suppose three resistors, then its equivalent is how much? R by 3. Similarly, if we are connecting here n number of resistors are in parallel, then its resultant resistance is how much? R equivalent is equals to R by n. Okay. So all this already we studied this topic in previous classes. Okay. In 10th class also we studied about the resistors are in series and resistors are in parallel. Now by using these two formulas, now we can use these formulas in the symmetry rules also. Symmetry rules. What is the use of symmetry rules? By using these symmetry rules, we can solve some complicated combination of resistors, okay, or complex circuits. So here we will study about the two symmetry rules. First one is the mirror symmetry. Second one is the folding symmetry. Okay. So in that first we will discuss about the mirror symmetry. Then later on we will discuss about the folding symmetry. Okay. For that purpose, so here we can use, we will take one circuit. Suppose it is the 2R, this one 2R, R, R. Okay. See here first we will discuss about the mirror symmetry. So in mirror symmetry, what we will do here? So here we will draw one imaginary line. From where to we can draw imaginary line? See here, if we are drawing one imaginary line in this circuit, then both the LHS and RHS both will be equal. Okay. Suppose here, if you are drawing here one imaginary line, then suppose consider it is the LHS part and it is the RHS part. Okay. So here LHS and RHS both will be same. It means, so if we are drawing here one imaginary line, it means suppose if we are placing here one mirror, then it looks as the object and it looks as the image. Okay, and this line is called as the mirror symmetry. Okay. Suppose here, now if you are placing here one object, then its object image will appear in the mirror as it is same equally. Okay. Suppose here 2R, if you are placing here 2R, so here also it will be, its image will be appears as a 2R only. If the here object is R, then its image will also same as it is. Okay. So this is called as the mirror symmetry. And mirror symmetry, the amount of flow of current which is passing in the object and the same current will be is passing in the image. It means suppose here if you are connecting the A and B terminal to one cell, okay, अगर यहाँ पे A और B के बीच में एक सेल को कनेक्ट कर दी, ओके, देन करंट इज पासिंग फ्रॉम द हायर वोल्टेज टू लोअर voltage. It means current is passing from positive terminal to negative terminal. Now here current I, it will be split into two parts. Consider it is I1, here flow of current is I2, okay, and the amount of current which is coming from this cell is I, and the same amount of current is leaving into the cell, okay. जितना करंट सेल से बाहर निकलेगा उतना ही करंट सेल के अंदर आएगा. इट मीन्स यहाँ से कितना करंट निकल रहा बाहर I, and here the same amount of current will be enter into the cell. It means from here the total amount of current is I. It means in mirror symmetry, the amount of current which is entering into the image resistor is equals to the same amount of current is leaving from the image resistor, okay. ये बन गया ऑब्जेक्ट रेसिस्टर, ये बन गया इसका ऑब्जेक्ट का इमेज रेसिस्टर. सो ये बना ऑब्जेक्ट रेसिस्टर और ये बना इमेज रेसिस्टर. तो जितना करंट ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर पास होगा उतना ही करंट इमेज के अंदर पास होगा. तो इसका मतलब है इसमें कितना करंट पास हो रहा I1, तो ये बना इमेज रेसिस्टर, तो इमेज रेसिस्टर में भी कितना करंट पास होगा I1. ये बना इसका ऑब्जेक्ट और ये बना इसका इमेज, इसमें कितना करंट पास हो रहा I2, तो इसमें भी कितना करंट पास होगा I2, ओके. देन इट मीन्स अभी ये बना जंक्शन, तो जंक्शन के पास क्या बना I इज इक्वल्स टू I1 प्लस I2, एंड हियर आल्सो I1 प्लस I2 इज इक्वल्स टू I only. Now it means here from here to I1 current is passing in the 2R and 2R, and here I2 current is passing in R and R. It means there is no change at this junction, there is no change at the junction points, okay. It means here only I1 current is passing from only in this straight line, okay. It means there is no flow of current in this resistor. Why? Because here I1 current is passing only in this 2R and 2R. There is no flow of current in the R, okay. So here also flow of current is I2, here also flow of current is I2. It means there is no flow of current in this resistor R. So it means it is a fake connection, okay. So in the fake connection we can remove the resistor R. So it means if you are using this resistor R, if you are not using the resistor R, it means there is no change in the flow of current. Only current is passing, I1 current is passing in the through 2R and 2R, and I2 current is passing through R and R, okay. There is no flow of current through this resistor R. So it means we can remove this connection. Why? Because it is a fake connection. So we can remove this connection. Then now if you are redrawing this diagram, then it looks like two R, 2R. Now it is R, it is also R, okay. So now these two resistors are in series and these two resistors are in parallel, series only, okay, sorry. So 2R plus 2R is how much? If you are connecting these two resistors are in series, then its resultant is 4R, its resultant is 2R, okay. Now this 4R and 2R both are in parallel, okay. So now if you are connecting the resistors are in parallel, then for measuring its equivalent resistance is how much? R equivalent is equals to, what is the formula? R equivalent is equals to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. It means here R1 is equals to how much? 4R, R2 is equals to how much? 2R, by R1 plus R2. 4R in plus 2R. How much? 6R. R cancel, 2 1s are, 2 3s are. Then R equivalent is equals to 4 by 3R. Okay. Now its resultant resistance is how much? 4 by 3R. Okay. So it is the mirror symmetry. Okay. Now similarly, now we will discuss about the folding symmetry. Then उसके बाद में इसके related एक 1 or 2 problems I will give one. Then second one is the folding symmetry. See here, in folding symmetry, consider here A and B, both the terminals, if you are connecting to one cell, consider करो A और B को एक सेल से कनेक्ट कर दी. ओके, अभी इसका रिजल्टेंट रेसिस्टेंस को फाइंड आउट करना है. ओके, सो हियर वी आर कनेक्टिंग द 5 रेसिस्टर्स. ओके, here it is R is 2R. So now how we can use the folding symmetry rule? So for folding symmetry, so these two terminals, from these two terminals draw one imaginary line. Okay, now here we are drawing one imaginary line. It means the upper side and the lower side, both will be same. Okay, previous topic in mirror symmetry, we drawn one imaginary line, then its LHS and RHS both will be same. But here if you are drawing one imaginary line by connecting the A and B terminals, then its upper side and the lower side both will be appear same. Okay, it means here upper side is R, lower side is R, here upper side is 2R and lower side also 2R. Okay, then this line is called as the folding line. Okay, and here in the folding points, suppose here take this point is A, because here this point A we are connecting here A, either take X also, no problem, this is also X, this point take Y, this point Y, this is Z, this is Z. It means if we are folding this upper and the lower part, okay, both the points, this X point coincide here, Y point will coincide here, Z point will coincide here. It means at these points the potential is same. Okay, where if we are folding this circuit, then where the points can meet, okay, here X point meet here, this Y point meet here, and this Z point will meet here. It means at this point the potential is same. And we know that if we are connecting the resistors in between the equal potential, it means there is no flow of current. Okay, we know that here if we are connecting the any resistor in between the two equal potentials, it means there is no flow of current. It means here we are connecting one resistor in between the Y and Y. It means there is no flow of current. Why? Because here the potential difference is 0. If the potential difference is 0, it means there is no flow of current. Okay, it means if the current is passing from here I1, suppose here take here from this cell to, if the flow of current is I, and here it will be split into two parts, I1 and I2. Here potential is same, it means there is no flow of current in between the two equal potential points. Then the total flow of current is passing through this 2R also, I1, and here it is equals to I2, and again here at this junction I1 plus I2 becomes I. Okay, now for solving this circuit, now we can remove this resistor R. Why we can remove this resistor R? Because there is no flow of current. Why there is no flow of current? Because equipotential points, there is no flow of current. So then we can draw this circuit as R, 2R, R, 2R, because it is a fake resistor. Why? Because there is no flow of current through this resistor, so we can remove this resistor R. So now after solving this, we can get here R plus R, R plus 2R is equals to how much? 3R, R plus 2R is equals to how much? 3R. Okay, now 3R and 3R both are in parallel. If we are connecting the, already we said that if we are connecting the two equal resistors and the two equal resistors are in parallel, then its resultant resistance is equals to how much? R equivalent is equals to its half. Okay, अगर दो equal resistors को parallel में connect कर दिए तो उसका equivalent resistance कितना बनता? उसमें half बनेगा. Half means how much? 3R by 2. Okay, ये बना folding symmetry rules. Okay, now by using this mirror symmetry and folding symmetry, now we can solve some complicated circuits. Okay, say problem number 1. See here, now solve this given circuit diagram by using the either mirror symmetry or folding symmetry. Okay, so here we can apply either mirror symmetry or folding symmetry. तो mirror symmetry के लिए आपको क्या बताया था, एक अगर इमेजिनरी लाइन को ड्रा कर दिए तो उसका LHS और RHS दोनों भी कैसे दिखना? सेम दिखना. ओके, सपोज हियर इफ यू आर ड्राइंग हियर वन इमेजिनरी लाइन, ओके, then it appears as LHS and it appears as RHS. Now both the LHS and RHS both will be same. Okay, तो दोनों भी साइड सेम इक्वल रेसिस्टर्स कनेक्टेड है। ओके, सी अगर ये ऑब्जेक्ट बन गया, ये इमेजिनरी लाइन के लेफ्ट हैंड साइड ये ऑब्जेक्ट बन गया, तो राइट हैंड साइड का क्या बन गया, इमेज बन गया। ओके, सो सी ये बना, यहाँ से इंटर करंट हो रहा, R1 R2 में स्प्लिट हो रहा। ओके, तो ये इसका इमेज बन गया, ए इसका इमेज बन गया, और ए का इमेज बन गया बी। ओके, और ये रेसिस्टर का इमेज बन गया ए, और ये रेसिस्टर का इमेज बन गया ए। ओके, अब इसमें क्या होता, सपोज कंसिडर करो ए और बी टर्मिनल्स को अगर एक सेल से कनेक्ट कर दिए, देन करंट इज पासिंग फ्रॉम द सेल। ओके, अब ये पॉइंट के पास क्या बन गया, जंक्शन बन गया, तो जंक्शन के पास क्या होता, करंट स्प्लिट होगा। तो कितना करंट स्प्लिट हो रहा है यहाँ पे, सो आई करंट विल बी स्प्लिट इनटू I1 एंड I2। तो मिरर सिमेट्री रूल में आपको क्या बताया था, जितना करंट ऑब्जेक्ट रेसिस्टर में एंटर होगा उतना ही करंट इमेज रेसिस्टर में एंटर होगा। सी हियर, अब ये R है, इसका इमेज बनाए, तो इसमें जितना करंट एंटर हो रहा, इट मीन्स ऑब्जेक्ट में जितना करंट एंटर हो रहा, इमेज रेसिस्टर में भी उतना ही करंट एंटर होगा। सो हियर आल्सो फ्लो ऑफ करंट इज I1। ये बना ऑब्जेक्ट रेसिस्टर, ये इसका बना इमेज रेसिस्टर। ओके, इसमें जितना करंट एंटर होगा इसमें उतना ही करंट एंटर हो रहा, और ये बना ए से जितना करंट इसमें अंदर एंटर हो रहा, तो ए से बाहर भी उतना ही करंट बाहर निकलेगा, सेम I। तो इसका मतलब है यहाँ से I1 करंट स्प्लिट होगा और यहाँ से I1 करंट स्प्लिट होगा। इसका मतलब है इधर कोई कुछ करंट गेन ही नहीं हुआ। ओके, इसका मतलब है यहाँ पे I2 करंट इधर से एंटर हो रहा और इधर से भी I2 करंट के ही एंटर हो रहा। तो इसका मतलब है यहाँ से कनेक्ट करने से देयर इज नो चेंज इन दिस सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन। ओके, ए आर और दोनों कैसे सीरीज में कनेक्टेड है, तो इसमें कुछ करंट का चेंज नहीं हो रहा। तो इसका मतलब है ये कनेक्शन यहाँ पे कुछ है ही नहीं। ओके, so if you are redrawing this diagram, so we can draw like this. ओके, लाइक दिस। क्यों बोलते इसमें कुछ करंट चेंज ही नहीं हो रहा, इधर से I2 करंट एंटर हो रहा, इसमें भी I2 करंट ही एंटर हो रहा। इट मीन्स इधर से कुछ करंट गेन नहीं हो रहा या कुछ करंट लॉस नहीं हो रहा। इसमें करंट I1 एंटर हो रहा, इससे भी बाहर कितना करंट आ रहा, I1 ही करंट आ रहा। ओके, आर 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 आर। ओके, नाउ we can easily solve this one. So अब ये दो कैसे, R प्लस R दोनों सीरीज में है, ये भी कैसे, दोनों सीरीज में। तो अब ये R और R दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन कितना बनेगा, 2R बनेगा। ये दोनों का भी कॉम्बिनेशन कितना बनेगा, 2R ही होगा। सो देन और ये नीचे कैसे हैं, R प्लस R, ये भी दोनों कैसे हैं, सीरीज में है। तो R प्लस R कितना बना, 2R बना। ये बना R, ये बना R, ऊपर 2R और नीचे 2R। टू आर। ओके, नाउ ये 2R दोनों कैसे पैरेलल में है। इफ वी आर कनेक्टिंग द टू इक्वल रेसिस्टर्स आर इन पैरेलल, देन इट्स रिजल्टेंट इज हाउ मच, इट्स हाफ ओनली। इट मीन्स 2R का हाफ कितना बना, R बना। नाउ ये बना 2R, ये बना R, 2R का रिजल्टेंट कितना बना, R, ये बना R। ओके, नाउ अब ये कैसे, R, दिस थ्री रेसिस्टर्स आर इन सीरीज एंड अगर इसका रीडायग्राम अगर ड्रा कर दिए तो क्या बनेगा, ये 3R बन गया और नीचे क्या बन गया, 2R बन गया। ओके, अब ये दोनों कैसे हैं, बोथ आर कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल, देन इट्स इक्विवेलेंट इज इक्वल्स टू हाउ मच, आर इक्विवेलेंट इज इक्वल्स टू R1 R2 by R1 plus R2, 3R plus 2R, 5R, R cancel, 2 3 is 6R by 5. Okay, so by using the mirror symmetry we are solving this one. Next, one more example we will take for the folding symmetry. See here, now by using the folding symmetry rule now we can solve this one. Okay, तो folding symmetry में आपको क्या बताया था हमें, सो अभी ये A एंड B टर्मिनल के बीच में सपोज इफ यू आर ड्राइंग ऑन इमेजिनरी लाइन, ओके, तब ये इसका अपर साइड और लोअर साइड बोथ विल बी लुक्स सेम, तो अपर साइड और लोअर साइड दोनों भी कैसे बन गए, सेम बन गए। तो इसका मतलब अब ये फोल्डिंग सिमेट्री में सपोज अगर ये अपर साइड और लोअर साइड दोनों को फोल्ड कर दिए तब क्या बनेगा, ये जो पॉइंट कनेक्ट हो रहे, ओके, तो सपोज कंसिडर करो ये एक्स पॉइंट बना, तो ये भी बनेगा एक्स, ओके। तो इसमें क्या होगा, फोल्डिंग सिमेट्री में क्या होगा, सपोज इफ यू आर फोल्डिंग द अपर साइड एंड द लोअर साइड, इट मीन्स द पॉइंट वेयर बोथ विल कोइंसाइड, द पॉइंट एट दैट पॉइंट द पोटेंशियल इज सेम। तो अभी x के ऊपर x पॉइंट आएगा और ये कंसिडर करो ये पॉइंट बना y, तो y के ऊपर y पॉइंट आएगा और एक पॉइंट कंसिडर करो z के ऊपर z पॉइंट आएगा। तो इसका मतलब है यहाँ पे ये जो पॉइंट्स बन रहे हैं वहां पे पोटेंशियल क्या होगा, इक्वल पोटेंशियल होगा, ओके। सो कंसिडर दिस पॉइंट इज O, ओके। सो नाउ अब ये इक्वल पोटेंशियल बन गई, ओके, x और ये x इक्वल पोटेंशियल बन गया, y और y इक्वल पोटेंशियल बन गया और ये पॉइंट z बना, ये भी पॉइंट z बना, तो ये पॉइंट के पास क्या हुआ, इक्वल पोटेंशियल से। सो नाउ अभी आपने क्या करना है, सो अगर इसका रे डायग्राम अगर ड्रा कर ली, ओके, सो अभी ये पॉइंट A है और ये पॉइंट बना B, कंसिडर करो, ओके। सो अभी A और X के बीच में इधर एक रेसिस्टर है, यहाँ पे A और X के बीच में इधर एक रेसिस्टर है, तो इसका मतलब है दो कैसे